Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this little app right here called Cash Mafia. Maybe you came across it. Let's check it out. Let's see whether it's legit. How much money can you really make with Cash Mafia, or is it a big waste of time, right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Okay? Now, on this channel, I've reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them are so-so, but a lot of them are a big waste of time. So let's check out Cash Mafia to find out whether it's good or is it a waste of time. Okay, now Cash Mafia is a very big GPT app. Get paid to do something in order to make money app. Okay, GPT. Now there are a few things that you can do with the Cash Mafia app. You can take surveys, you can play games, you can download offers and tasks, and you can watch videos, okay? But let's find out how much money you can make from each of these tasks. Now, the good news is that Cash Mafia is available pretty much in every single country around the world, right? Hundreds of countries, maybe not every single one, but a lot of countries around the world, right? It's a global app. They have 500,000 downloads just on the Google Play Store, so it should be even more, including iPhone, right? And it kind of looks like this, okay, when you download it. All right, so you can just come here, download the app if you want. Don't do it right now. Obviously, just watch this review first, right? But this is the way that it works. Okay, there are coins that you will make based on what you actually do. So whether you fill out a survey, whether you play a game, whether you download a task, or whether you watch videos, you will make Cash Mafia coins. But there is a conversion to real currency. Okay, so this is a conversion. It's a little bit weird. So 7,000 Cash Mafia coins equals to $1. All right, so 13,500 Cash Mafia coins equals to $2. 65,500 coins equals to $10. Just remember that. The numbers are a bit weird. We can go through it a little bit towards the end so you know what you're really making. But that's really the conversion right here. So when you see right here, this person has made 12,670 coins. They've made just under $2. Okay. We'll talk about how much you can put, realistically earn if you're putting in hours every single day, because that's really what you're here for, right? To find out whether this is really a good use of your time. Okay. Now the nice thing about Cash Mafia is that you can download surveys pretty much from a lot of the very big survey aggregate companies. Okay, so they've got a lot of surveys, and a lot of them will range between 20 cents and about $1 per survey that you fill out. Okay, but unfortunately, you have to understand something about surveys. You can't sit there and answer 100 surveys a day because they'll run out of surveys. So it's really based on availability, where you live in the world. And that's kind of how you can find out how much money you can really make from filling out surveys. But 20 cents to $1 per survey is pretty industry standard. Okay, nothing special, pretty normal. The second thing that you can do is you can play games. Okay, now I don't recommend that you play games because playing games doesn't really pay you that much, because a lot of the time you have to reach different levels in the game. You have to hit different milestones before you can actually get a lot of coins. Okay, and a lot of the time, because these games, they don't really make that much revenue from it, right? So you have to play the games for hours and hours and hours just to make a teeny weeny bit of money. So if you're playing a particular game for an hour, you might only make 10 cents. Okay, or you might only make 20 cents. It's quite difficult to earn on some of these games. The next thing is tasks. Okay, downloading tasks. So this is one of the examples right here, and they've got a lot of different. They work with a lot of very large providers, right? So I don't know if you can see this, but Offertorial, for example, TimeWall, AdGate Media, Yumi. All right, these are very, very big third-party offers where you can download specific things. Okay, so you can download like gym offers, you can download game offers, you can download casino offers. And the way that it works is they will reward you with a certain amount of Cash Mafia points based on what you've actually done and taken action with the offers. Okay, so sometimes you have to put your credit card down, sometimes you have to put a little bit of money down before they give you the coins back. Like for example, if it's a casino offer, you have to spend maybe $100 to make back $120. Does that make sense, right? So, and then sometimes with the games, you have to reach a certain level, like level 50, before they pay you out the coins. Now, hitting level 50 could take you 1 week. It could take you 2 weeks, okay? So even though it looks like the coins that they're gonna offer are very, very high, because some of these offers can be super high. It looks like they're gonna pay you out like 300,000 coins. Okay, 300,000 coins is like it's almost $50, right? But in order to get those $50, you have to reach level 50. So it's just like, how much time are you willing to invest in the offer? All right. So you have to look at these offers very, very closely. It's not that you can't make money from it. It's just how much time are you willing to invest into some of these offers, right? And then you can watch videos as well. All right. There's a video section, Loot TV. Okay. But you know, Loot TV, it's a very big legitimate video watching platform. You watch the videos for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes. They show ads, but roughly this is how much it calculates, because I've reviewed Loot TV before. For every video ad that you watch, you're literally making a tenth of a cent. Okay, so in order for you to make 1 cent, you have to watch roughly 10 videos. Now think about how long that's going to take you, right? If you watch 10 videos, that might take you an hour. It might take you, depending on how long the video is, right? Or it might take you half an hour, okay, to watch 10 videos. And you're only going to make 10 cents for that half an hour. So you have to understand that yes, you can make money from apps like this, but the amount of time that you have to spend versus how much you're making back is very, very little. Okay, now let's talk about how they pay out. So Cash Mafia pays out through PayPal. All right, so if you don't have a PayPal account, just sign up for one. PayPal's available in hundreds of countries around the world. They do really pay out, which is a nice thing. Although there have been some reports lately where they've been doing some dodgy stuff, so I'm going to show you that in a minute, so make sure you stick around, okay? And this is the really interesting thing about Cash Mafia, right? So generally speaking, okay, on average, with most GPT websites that I've reviewed, most of the time, if you're spending about 2 or 3, 4 hours a day on the actual website, usually you can earn about $1 to $2. That's pretty average, right? Industry average for, I would say, all GPT websites across the board. Now, every GPT website will have a different type of, pricing structure. They'll give you a different amount of coins. But based on what I've seen with Cash Mafia, right, it's pretty much the same, okay? So I had a look at the leaderboard of Cash Mafia. Now, the leaderboard are the people that are making the most amount of money on Cash Mafia on a daily basis, okay? The leader of Cash Mafia is only doing 18,000 coins a day, right? 18,000 coins a day equates to roughly about $3. The second highest, is doing about 15,000 coins. That's equivalent to about $2.20. And the third place is doing about 12,000 coins, which is roughly about $1.80. Okay, now these are the top 3 people in the world, right? It's very, very likely that the people that are doing the most are spending literally about 12 hours plus per day on this app. That means all they're doing all day is just on the Cash Mafia app, downloading the offers, playing the games, taking the surveys, doing everything, and they're still only making between $1.80 and $3 per day. Okay, now after the third place, fourth place, fifth place, sixth place, seventh place, eighth place, they're all making much, much less. They're all doing roughly about 6,000 coins to about 3,000 coins. That's all less than $1. Remember the calculation? 7,000 coins equals $1, 13,500 coins equals $2, and 65,500 coins equals to $10. So most people, I would say, well, the bottom after the top 3 are doing about less than 6,000 coins, so they're all making less than $1, right? Now that means that what chances do you have in making decent money with Cash Mafia? Not very much, okay? Because if the top people are only making between $1.80 and $3 and they're spending like 12 hours per day on this app, and everybody else is making less than $1, it just means that it's quite difficult to make money on this app, okay? It's not that you can't make money, it just means that you have to invest a shitload of time into the app, and you're only making 80 cents, 50 cents, 90 cents per day, okay? So you have to ask yourself, are you willing to spend hours and hours and hours on an app like this but only make less than $1 a day? Or are there better strategies online, right? So here's what I would say. I would say that if you live in a country where $1 a day is life-changing and you can't do anything else online, then maybe something like Cash Mafia is worth it for you, okay? But I think for the majority of people that are watching this video right now, I think you would agree that spending 3, 4, 5 hours a day on a website online, even though it's free and it's global, right, to bring in less than $1 doesn't really make sense if you think about it, right? On this channel, I've reviewed hundreds of different strategies, and there are a lot of strategies where you can make way, way more than $1 in like 3 or 4 hours of working online. All right, so I think that this is a really, really bad way to make money online. In fact, all GPT websites, I think that, again, unless you live in a country where you can't do anything else online, and $1 a day, maybe $2 a day, if you really hustle, is going to be life changing, then do it. But otherwise, for everybody else, I think it's a waste of time. Okay, now here's another thing. Please stick around, because it's not only that, right? Technically this app should work, but if you look at the reviews, and I like to look at the reviews, okay, there actually recently been a lot of 1 stars. All right, and basically, I'm not going to go through every single one, but essentially what a lot of them have said recently is they've had an update, and for some reason a lot of people that are playing on the app are not getting rewarded for the amount of effort that they're putting in. So that means when they finish a survey, when they play a game, when they do a task, when they download an offer, they're not actually getting credited the coins. That's one of the biggest complaints. And another big complaint is that when they actually ask for the withdrawal, it looks like the withdrawal has gone through successfully, but they don't actually get paid out in their PayPal. Now, for a GPT app to have these kind of problems, this is a huge, huge red flag. Okay, now I'm not saying that Cash Mafia has always been like that, or will be like that in the future, but what it looks like currently, right now, at the time of recording this video, is that they're having some big technical issues. And look, if you're here to make money, I mean, do you really want to be spending hours and hours and hours on an app that actually doesn't pay you money? I wouldn't want to do that, right? So for me, I would stay away from something like this, okay? I just think that, GPT style stuff, for spending 3, 4, 5 hours a day, you're only making $1 or $2. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. And even worse, if they're not crediting you the coins, or they're not paying out when you actually do a successful withdrawal, that is a huge red flag. So for those reasons, I would probably just stay away from Cash Mafia. All right, now if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate income online. Now on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds of strategies, right? Some of them are really good, some of them so-so. A lot of them though, like Cash Mafia, big waste of time. But out of all the good ones, I've distilled it into one single strategy, which I think is the best for an absolute beginner, someone that's never made money online, to go from zero to realistically their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month, okay? And much more depending on how much effort you put in. If you would like to check out that strategy, just click the link below, and I'll share my free masterclass with you where I go through the strategy step by step if you want to check it out, okay? I hope you enjoyed this review of Cash Mafia. All the best to you. See you on another video review. Take care.